guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought I would do a regular day in the life vlog. So this vlog has been highly requested because ever since I kind of accidentally mentioned in one of my pregnancy updates that we're moving at the end of the year, I've gotten a ton of questions of like just you guys speculating where we're moving and when. And we didn't really want to tell you guys anything just because we were very unsure for a while as to whether we're gonna stay here, try somewhere else, or move back to California. So we just wanted to wait to make sure we were 120% sure that we were just gonna be confident in our decision, because we don't wanna like flip-flop on you guys. So we wanted to share that in today's vlog and also show you guys our new patio furniture, because we are so stoked we finally get to sit in our backyard. Even though it's like so hot and humid here, we haven't had a place to sit. We've been sitting on lawn chairs. So that's what we're gonna do today. And yeah, so Doug and Annabelle are actually setting everything up outside, and I'll give you guys a little tour of our newly renovated back patio. So if you guys can tell from the last clip, that was actually last week. So we've been sitting in these for like probably a week and a half. So it's actually quite a bit later now, and we tried to wait for the cicadas to like die down. Which if you guys don't know what a cicada is and you're not from the South or like the Midwest, they're like these tiny little bugs that live in the southern side, I think, only, maybe not.
I have no idea where they're from.
I don't know where they're really, they're definitely not in SoCal.
You want to know where they are? In the trees behind us.
In the trees behind us. And they make the loudest like nails on a chalkboard sound, so we had to like wait for them to die down. So today's video is actually sponsored by a outdoor furniture brand called Pollywood, and it's basically all of the furniture that you guys see here, minus the 3-tiered shelf that you guys see over there from Amazon. If you guys have never heard of the Pollywood brand before, they're basically a really high quality outdoor furniture brand. So this is part of their Vineyard collection, and when I first saw this blue color, I almost died. For some reason, it reminds me of Charleston. Charleston is full of like super bright and like bold colors, so I loved it so much. But they also have a bunch of different other colors to choose from on their website, and I will link everything below for you guys. This is their deep seating set, so they come with like a cute little pillow back cushion. This is their Vineyard rocker, and Doug and I always fight over which one of us gets to sit in it because it's so comfortable and obviously has like a super wide like rock to it. They also have this thing called a sunbrella fabric, which is basically like, how would you describe it, Doug? It's like marine grade.
If you spill things on it, you can just wipe it off and you can rinse it off.
Which is so important with an 18-month-old baby.
That's what really sold me on this. I really like them because they're ultra durable. They're weather, sun, salt, mold, and mildew resistant.
Mold and mildew are like,
like out here in the South,
super gross, but in the South,
so bad.
Like things have gotten moldy and we just leave them out for like a day.
I know,
it's so crazy. Okay, so I know I'm gonna get questions, and we got pretty much all the decor from Target. I will link it all below, and some of it from Amazon. So yeah, check that out if you guys like the look of it. We tried to go for a more bold style because, I don't know, we like to blend in with the Charleston-ness, and Doug got a bunch of plants to make it feel like kind of more cozy in here. We are so obsessed. Today is the long-awaited, FYI, sorry for the annoying cicada bugs.
Yep.
If you guys can hear them, maybe you can't. But today is a long-awaited, are we moving, what are we doing, life update that you guys have been asking about. So basically, in a nutshell, it's kind of a complicated thing to talk about because there's like a lot of different points as to why we're moving, and we wanted to explain it to you guys because a lot of you guys ask us, hey, should we move to Charleston? Like, I get that question actually a lot, and it scares me because I'm like, just because you see an influencer move somewhere, do not pack up your family and go, because they only show the highlight reel of like on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Like, you really have no idea what a place is like through someone's vlogs, and we barely show it, honestly.
Barely.
We haven't shared this part.
This move was a test.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it like it was a test, as in meaning we didn't go full-fledged to try to live here. We did.
Yeah, we definitely thought we were going to live here.
We never wanted to be away from our family.
No.
Especially not with Annabelle and not with another one coming.
A new baby.
but we wanted to test it because it looked like a really great place to live, and maybe we thought like our parents would want to retire here and try something different and live somewhere else. My brother lives out on the East Coast. Yeah. So
there was a lot of like pluses also to Charleston for us. It is cheaper. I mean, the average home price where we live is like $500,000. Yeah. So I guess if that's cheaper, but to us it is. Yeah. Because in SoCal, they're all $1 million, like, honestly. So to us, it's like half as cheaper. Yep. But to other people, it's like ridiculous. So it's all relative. But that was a big factor as to why we liked it and why we thought our families might like it. Yep. Also, it's still on the ocean. Like, it's like on, it's on the coast. It's on the coast. There's a lot of food. We thought there was a lot of food. There is. Like,
there is.
If you're from anywhere else, there's a lot of food options here. Yeah. And it's beautiful. It doesn't snow. We didn't want to live in a place where it snowed. Yep. And the bottom line is that we wanted to try it out for our parents. Yep. Especially my parents. His parents might not move right away. If we liked it, then we were going to tell my mom and dad, hey, Joan and David, you guys should move here. Yep. So that's a lot of pressure to put on themselves, I guess, which we don't regret it at all. No. But like, we just realized that my parents, we don't think that they'd want to retire here for a lot of different reasons, the weather being one of them. And just like the accessibility to everything. So that is like a big thing. We don't want to tell my parents, hey, come move here, and then we just dip out like 2 years later. Peace. We want to make sure we're obsessed. Like, we want to live here for 10 years plus. And we don't. So the other huge thing that we have come to like a realization or had an epiphany about is that we can live anywhere we want. Yeah. Which is really crazy, and we never thought we'd be in the situation that we're in. We don't have to rely on a job to tell us where to live. Like, we probably would want to live in the US. Yeah. So we had to make a list of like all the things that we want in like a location and like what would make us happy.
Obviously at the top of the list was family. And we wanted to be at least, you know, accessible to our family. It's like a 8-hour drive for my parents when we're in Southern California.
Which sounds crazy, but it's really not.
It's not that bad. Yeah. My dad's crazy. He does it all the time.
Yeah, he does.
And then some of the other things that were on our list was like weather. So living here, people were like, "Oh, the weather's amazing in Charleston. Like, it's just like California."
No, they don't say that.
We're out here, yeah. People say that. People say it's second to California. The humidity gets to us.
Yes.
And you know, we were talking to some people who've lived here for like a really long time, or lived in the South, and they were like, "You never get used to it." Actually, Love Meg said that.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, you never get used to it, and I think the weather wouldn't be that big of a deal if we weren't self-employed, which sounds like it doesn't matter, but since we like are with our baby and we're with each other all the time, being limited to like how much we can go outside really affects our lives. Yeah. Like, if we worked regular jobs, I don't think the humidity would affect us as much because we'd only have to deal with it Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, but I was like at a park. We go out every single day. 8:30 in the morning. Yeah. And I'm out there, and there's other parents that are out there that say, "Oh yeah, it's almost time for us to head back because it's getting too hot." Yeah. At like 9 a.m. Yeah, like Jug changes his shirt like twice a day, no matter what. Like, it's crazy, and he only goes outside for like 15 minutes. I know. So the other big thing that we realized is that our mentality has completely shifted from when we moved, or from when we lived in like the Manhattan Beach area in South Bay, to like where we are now. Like, we think like totally different now that we're self-employed. Yeah. We have to hustle for every penny that we make. Yeah. And we just kind of had the realization that we can live anywhere we want if we work hard enough. Yep. So I see a lot of people talking about how expensive California is, and yes, I mean, we're used to it. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. We're totally used to the
like it doesn't like sticker shock. It doesn't happen with me.
We're also like realizing more about ourselves that we want to work for the lifestyle that we want to have. Like, there's no limits on us, which sounds so like guru-y. Yeah. But it's true.
What being self-employed has taught us is, or what it's forced us to do, is find other ways to make more money. Yeah. And like really go out of our comfort zone and try to figure things out with like Amazon. Yeah. Or with Hayley's YouTube channel.
Or other things that we're looking into.
Yeah. And what it's made us realize is that there's no like ceiling. Yeah. As to what's possible when you're self-employed. Because of that, when we look at California, we look at that as kind of like a goal or a challenge. Yeah. Not something that's like not attainable.
We should run away from, because before we moved here, I was like 25. And I mean, I'm not that much older, but what?
Literally like a year older.
I'm painting a picture. Okay. I was 25, like stay-at-home mom status. My business was like, I don't even know, I did it as a hobby. Doug wasn't even looking to be an entrepreneur at the time, and then everything completely changed this last year. So our lifestyle has totally changed, and it's forced us to like think bigger picture.
Yeah.
And we also limited ourselves a lot, like with our mindset. Like we kind of just settled for Charleston, which sounds so bad because it's a beautiful place to live.
I love
People die to live here. But for us, we settled because everybody has different needs and wants. So we thought, where can we live that we can afford and have a nice house and like a cool backyard, and Doug can get his garage that he's always wanted. So sad, a garage. But then we moved into this beautiful house. I mean, it's beautiful. We got to get to mow our own lawn, which feels like a luxury to SoCalers, honestly. And we realized that's not what's important to us. Having nice stuff is just not, like, it's not fulfilling to me and Doug, at least.
We thought that having more was going to make us feel better, but it doesn't.
No. We like the hustle of SoCal. You guys, it fuels our, like, being.
It does.
Being around people that have affluence, it doesn't like bring us down. Like we don't think, why can't we have that? Or why can't we have that house? We're like, we want that. Like we want to work so hard to get that kind of lifestyle. And in Charleston, people are affluent, like don't get me wrong, but it's on a different level to where we came from, like literally 5 minutes from the beach in SoCal.
Yeah, and in Southern California, it was a very like, not to be cliche, but like dog eat dog world.
Oh yeah.
And you had to go out.
It's not slow paced like it is here.
Yeah, and out here, people are affluent and like retired.
Yeah, where we live, they're all retired.
Like affluent and golfing.
Yeah. It's just different.
Yeah, it definitely is different.
I think maybe one day I might appreciate the slow pacedness of this area, but I think right now I'm just like hungry to get to where we want to get. So it just doesn't mesh with like our personalities, I guess. Another point that I kind of touched on is that location is king. Remember when I took my real estate class in college, the first thing my professor said was, what's the most important thing to real estate or whatever? And it's like location, location, location. It's like a phrase. And I was like, yeah, whatever. No. It is not. It is everything.
You can't really beat Southern California, like where we were. Out here, it's amazing. People are like, dude, you're like 3 hours from the mountains, and you know, like 30 minutes from the beach. And in my head, I'm like, dude, that was amazing, or that's so cool. But in Southern California, I hate to say it, but we were 5 minutes from the beach and like 45 minutes from the mountains.
Yeah, like
and an hour and a half from the desert.
Right there.
And we like, the location of Southern California is crazy. And it's just, it's such a good spot to be able to reach whatever you want to do for whatever type of hobbies you want to get into. And being self-employed, like, we want to try everything.
We can do something new every day. So it's like just a different need. So the last things are obviously food and just like the diversity of every culture. So yeah, those are our points. This was like so long, but I wanted to talk about every single thing because I get the question, like, should we move there or should I move to a cheaper place?
And it's like, you know what, you can, but should you, like, you guys got to figure that out for yourself.
And like also, what is your want? Like what will make you happy? Like what will make you fulfilled? And don't necessarily think that having a cheaper house that's bigger will make you happier if you're like hours from your family or friends, which isn't necessarily like why. That's not the number one thing. It's really the location for us that is like the big determinant factor. But yeah, that's not all it's cracked up to be, and it's not for us at least. Maybe it is for you. Maybe living like in the middle of nowhere, we know everyone's different. You know, with a big open land is like a cool thing for you, but we've learned a lot. We don't regret it. I know.
Not at all.
I know I'm gonna get the comment like, so sad you had to like move out there and move back, but we are so happy we did it.
It has opened up,
oh my gosh,
so many things for us. And it's really opened up our eyes to like the rest, and this sounds stupid, but the rest of like the world. Because we've only lived in California ever, and then we just picked up and moved all the way over to the East Coast.
And we still don't know, obviously,
we don't know where
everything.
We'll end up.
Well, yeah, we're not as cultured as some people, but this has really helped. And I do recommend moving out like of your area at least once in your life.
Yeah, just do it. Try
especially if you don't have children. It's a lot harder with children, but
especially you guys that can like work remote.
Oh my gosh.
Just convince your boss or someone.
If you can.
To let you go remote 6 or 12 months or work for yourself.
Doug did that and he quit. So maybe not do that, but but anyways, that's our long-winded explanation. Do you have anything to add?
No, but if you have any more questions, hit us up in the comments.
Maybe we'll do like a follow-up for this. Okay, so back on to the rest of the vlog. So it's dinner time now, and we're making actually a meal from Home Chef. It's called like Coco Vaughn or something, and it's gonna be pretty good, but this kitchen is a mess, so I'm gonna clean it. feel like there are two types of dishwasher people. The type that just stack things in all willy-nilly and try to be as lazy as possible so they don't have to do any dishes. And then there's the type like Doug, who stacks everything in nice and neat, minus his plate. That was my doing. Let me know in the comments, which one are you? Are you anal about your dishes? Or are you just sloppy and want to just not have to wash them by hand?
Let's dance. When Bingo sings, she just sits here and kind of pops it a little bit. And then when it's the other part, she spins.
Wow.
Well.
Wow, that's a lot of stomping you're doing.
It is.
So dinner is ready and it looks so good. It's called Coco Vaughn chicken with little like onion medallions, mashed potatoes, and mushroom. Annabelle takes a minute to warm up. Annabelle out there living her best life. She heard air conditioning. She's like, what is that? Oh well.
Hey, water the grass, why don't you? Thank you.
So it's dessert time. Dessert time. We have dessert every single day after dinner. Annabelle's trying to get me with the hose, but we put her over there on purpose. Anyway, so we're sitting at our new little like fire pit table, and this is also from Hollywood. It's their Vineyard set. So we got 5 chairs, which our friends are gonna be so excited for when we move back, because it's gonna be so fun roasting marshmallows and doing fun things at the fire pit or having dinner. So we like these chairs. These are called their Vineyard Adirondack chairs because they have like a waterfall front, which means it's not like super straight edge right there. So they're really comfortable like on your thighs or on your legs.
So the other thing that you might have noticed in between all of these chairs is this Vineyard round fire pit table. Now this thing, I'm not gonna lie, it's a beast.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty big, but I really like it for a couple of reasons. One, it has this wind guard that's right here, like this glass wind guard. But so basically what it does is it makes sure that there's no flame or no sparks or no odor that gets to you when there's a bunch of wind that comes through. So the way that the table is designed, there's actually like you can have stuff on the surface of this table and it actually stays cool. So this area right here doesn't get really hot, so you can use it. And if there are kids that are up here kind of playing around on this, then it's actually pretty safe for them. You can control your flame height, so it's basically off or like really low and then really high flame, and then ignite. So all you gotta do is just hit it, hold down the igniter, and boom, you got some. You got a nice little fire pit table.
Wow, that's a squirrel. Annabelle sees her very first squirrel up close. Not her very first squirrel, but her first squirrel.
Go get it, Annabelle. Go say hi. She'll never step into that grass. Oh, hello.
Hi, Mr. Squirrel.
Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Gotta get that close up on the squirrel though.
Oh, she's stomping like the squirrel.
Look at this. Oh, what's up, Mr. Squirrel? Dang. Oh, I've never Here we are in the native land of the squirrel, our backyard.
Annabelle is so cute. Anytime she sees like an ant. Did you just lick an ant? Annabelle, what are you licking on your hand? You guys, she just tried to eat an ant. Anytime Annabelle sees an ant, she like gets in this crazy stomping phase. Or now she's using her hand. No, only your feet. Only your feet. See, look at her. Stomp that ant.
Hayley.
What? Oh my goodness. And I seriously did not teach her to do that. Doug taught her to squash bugs. Some of them you're not supposed to squash. Ants, I don't really care. Whoa. Are you having fun licking that marshmallow? She's like, the texture is too strange to bite. Uh-oh. Doug found this makeshift coat hanger.
Well, this is gonna be Hayley's s'more holder.
What's yours? Really? I got chopsticks out and he was like, no.
You can't do wooden chopsticks.
I forgot they were wooden. The one thing I do have to say that I do not like about s'mores, chocolate's always cold, marshmallow's hot. So what I do, and what I did the other day, Doug thinks I am a heathen, but I made the s'more in the microwave. Best way to make s'mores, but you gotta be careful because the marshmallow will literally explode in your microwave.
So terrible.
All right, you guys, we had to bring this indoors because the bugs were killing us out there. Gonna heat up my s'more in the microwave.
What?
20 seconds. Getting sketchy in there. So it's like 8 o'clock. Annabelle's having a snack because she did not want to eat her dinner. I think she's teething. I don't know when teething ends, but I feel like it's a lifetime. So she's having, are you okay? Oh, it's a lot of strawberry. She's having strawberries and yogurt with cinnamon. Doug's looking jealous.
I am, except the yogurt cinnamon, I'm not really a part of.
He hates cinnamon. So I'm in my bedroom now. Doug is putting Annabelle to sleep. Annabelle's putting Doug to sleep. Probably. I also wanted to start doing comment of the day at the end of my vlogs. And if you don't know what comment of the day is, it's basically where you type in, like, actually type in comment of the day in your comments, because I search by like searching that word phrase. And then yeah, I'll answer your guys' questions. So someone actually, this isn't necessarily a comment, but this is from Camille JJ, and she says, let's take it back to old school days and do comment of the day at the end of the vlogs. So yeah, thank you so much for suggesting that, because I honestly forgot after not having vlogged for a while, like consistently. So yeah, I'm back on the vlog train, so definitely leave below if you guys have a comment of the day, and I will highlight your comments at the end of a vlog and answer a question or just say a comment, whatever you guys want. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and like this video if you like it, and I'll see you in our next one. Bye guys.